This is a PokePress special report. Hi everyone, Steven here. I hope you enjoyed the recent interview I did with Ralph Schuckett. If you haven't already heard it, all 5 parts are available as a playlist for you to listen to anytime. One other thing I wanted you to know is that although the final interview is about 30 minutes long, we actually recorded over an hour of audio. For the most part, the stuff that was cut isn't noteworthy, but there are a few pieces I'd like to share.
My older sister was a big fan of blues and R&B and jazz, and she was about 10, 11 years older than I was. And so when I was, I guess, 7 maybe, she was in college, and she just used to indoctrinate me, about the music she liked, and she was really highly opinionated, and she would recommend stuff to me, or I would listen to records that she had around the house, and she would say, "No, this is cool. This isn't cool," and she also took me to clubs to see bands. But just I saw all these amazing people play, and I was in a small club in the front row, so I was practically on top of them, and I got to see everything they did, and I heard everything they did, and it just blew me away. It was so amazing and spectacular and inspiring that it sort of made me take music more seriously. And Norman Grossfeld was a musician in a past life. He played the trumpet, and he knew a lot about music, and he was very specific about certain types of things that he wanted, which was really great because it taught me. It was like going to music school. It was like going to school for film scoring. But by the end of the movie, I knew what Norman wanted, and I learned a lot from all those orchestrators, and they were also copyists, which means like at the time of the first movie, the parts for every separate player in the orchestra, each one had to have their own parts. So I would write the score on a huge piece, tablet of huge paper that had all the instruments on it, and then there was what is called a copyist, who basically by hand copies what I have on the score for the individual parts of every musician. And so that's what these guys did after, once all the cues had been finished and approved in their MIDI form. And interestingly enough, maybe 75% of contemporary pop songs are pentatonic.
This has been a PokePress special report.